When I read anything, any book, all these subjects, what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, what Rupa Goswami is writing, especially Rupa Goswami. Nowadays, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, what he wrote. Bhakti Vinod Thakur has written same thing as Rupa Goswami has. And Rupa Goswami has told what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu inspired in his heart. So always reading, chanting, remembering all these things. Krishna killed Putana. Very common thing. What is this? Behind anything? Anything in this? Oh. Very, very deep things are there. What is there? Krishna shocked her breast and she was killed. What is that there? Oh, she came only in the shape of mother. And he told once, oh baby, oh you are my my son, my son. I want to give you milk. Only this little, very small note Krishna took and gave him Golok Dham. Like a mother, not mother, like mother. Krishna is so merciful. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, same. He is doing anything. Anyone cannot realize all these things from outwardly. Why he is going to forest? From forest he is going to Vrindavan. Why? It is a natural, common thing that he was going from Puri to. But wow, how it was special. He was chanting Hare Krishna, and tigers and bears and deers, in the way they were lying down, and they were touched by this, and heard, and at once changed. I everywhere saw your miracle. Everywhere I saw.
Don't embarrass me, I will hide.
I saw, when I reached Miami, oh, I saw your miracle. Your disciples then preaching. And also, Costa Rica, Caracas. Also, I heard from where? Peru and Colombia and all countries. Argentina also, you have done? His life is preaching. And Krishna has given him a very sound health. And voice also so solid. When he speaks like roaring like clouds.
He's sweet like sugar.
Huh?
He's sweet like sugar.
Yes. We were friends in India, but I never knew like this that, oh, everywhere you are preaching. Krishna should give you more life that you can preach. Some disciples met me, I told that, oh, don't feel any difference between myself and Paramadvaiti Maharaj. Or you can come to me very freely, like you meet Paramadvaiti Maharaj. I will help you as much I can do. And I help them. I told everywhere that we are like one family of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. No difference. It may be some difference of words. No harm. Even ISKCON leaders, they are opposing me everywhere. But I told that all our family. In families there may be some problem, no harm. And I am like now in family old person, so I should have love to all. It may be some cause of any no disappointment. Anything of being different, but it is nothing. But
some friends have asked about women. They read in the books that women are less intelligent.
No. Women has more intelligence than males. More, not one time. I think lakh times for bhakti. Lakh times. They have naturally some love and affection, though it is covered, and now it is covered with lust. But there is, and that is why you know that 5 Pandavas were there, but Draupadi was more near and dear to Krishna. No? There were so many persons in Dwarka, but only Satyabhama, Rukmini were and other 8 were most prominent to love Krishna. In Braj, all were so many persons, male, female, all. But Gopi's prem was highest. So Krishna has given this gift to females. And that is why male are attracted to females. They are more something, love and affection. And if they are purified, their heart is purified, they can preach more than males, like Jahnama Thakurani. She preached so much. Hemlata Thakurani. They preached. Only by the construction of body, we don't allow them to go everywhere. But their heartly mood is so high. A male can order his mother, though he is old, "Oh mother, give me a glass of water." And even a small sister, "Oh sister, give me a glass of water." He will not give. And this is called service, seva.
Serving
Attitude. With love and affection. We see in hospitals, there are so many male nurse also and female. But female work more. also tendency, we want love and affection, and this is naturally in them. But some mixing was lust and moha. Moha means if it is removed, oh, it will be very high. We also want to be like gopis, Mahaprabhu, always in the mood of Radhika. Gadadhar male, but he was in mood of Radhika. All the associates of Mahaprabhu. And what we do bhajan? What is the aim? Oh, we want to follow gopis. Nityananda Prabhu was not satisfied by male service. So in the last, he became Anangamanjari. And then he was satisfied. So don't think that we are low and less intelligent. In India, the rulers were Indira Gandhi and so many. In also England, Margaret Thatcher.
Hillary Clinton.
Also, you know that a office girl guided Clinton. She guided. You should not think what हिंसा का भाव नहीं आए. Inferiority. But you should not give up your humility. Oh, we are very humble. They are male are doing so much. So try to respect, give and serve and help them.
What's the real meaning of bhajana and how do we apply it to our life?
What?
The real meaning of bhajan and how to apply it to life.
Bhajan means service. To serve Krishna or Mahaprabhu. To serve Brajavasi. To serve Gurudev. To serve devotees. From here it begins. To serve devotees and Gurudev first. Serve all the words of Vedas, Upanishads, Srimad Bhagavatam. Have a strong faith on Guru word, Bhagavat word, and Vedas, Upanishads, and Srimad Bhagavat word. First, it begins from here. So this first thing comes, desire to serve Krishna. By doing so, first it will come that we will be happy. If Krishna will be happy by serving, then by his happiness, we will be happy. This is the bhajan, beginning from here. Shraddha means to desire to serve Krishna. From here it is. If I am telling that, give a glass of water, but you are denying, and doing Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, is it bhajan? Ruined. Understand this? If Guru has told a disciple that you should do bhajan always chanting, remembering, worshipping and reading books, you should go on. But when Guru comes and he had no pranam to Gurudev, is it bhakti? So bhakti it begins from here. And at last, our aim is that after giving it this body, we will realize soul, and by that soul we will serve Krishna like Gop and Gopi. This is bhajan. So it has been called Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dashanam, Sakshat Nivedana.
Also another topic was whether we had fallen from the spiritual world or we're never there and we're trying to get
I have told so many things. We have not fallen down. But it has been told. We should try to. Where it has been told that Krishna Bhuli se Jiva Anadi Bahrimukh. What is the meaning?
The Jiva has forgotten Krishna and become averse to Krishna from time immemorial, time without beginning.
Then what is this meaning? Immemorial time?
Forever.
So, not from there. It is absurd, quite absurd. But for beginners, we must tell this. And if you are not telling, but word meaning, worldly one meaning, will tell that, oh, sometimes they were serving and after them they have come. But actually this is not that.
But since we have free will, since we have free will, at some point we must have made the decision, I don't want to go with Krishna, I want to go to the material world.
No, this not. Krishnera tatastha sakti bheda bhed prakash. Jivar swarup hai nitya Krishna das. This should come out there, first thing. That all the souls are by their constitution, they are eternal servant of Krishna. By constitution. But Tatastha Sakti Bheda Bhed Prakash. They have come from Tatastha Sakti. Where is Tatastha Sakti? In marginal line of Vaikuntha and this world. Not there. There is no marginal line in Golok Vrindavan. So come to this point, this is main thing.
So when we're in the marginal area,
when not, we have come from that marginal from Karnabdisai Vishnu.
So could we have made the decision in this Asasta that I want to go to Vaikuntha instead of coming here?
You can tell like this, but also it is not fact. What is the fact? When you will go and realize, then you will realize. Realization in one thing, and by word it is telling, oh, it is another thing.
So why am I here suffering?
But by Tatastha Sakti, you have from eternally, you have forgotten that I am not servant of Krishna. When you came out from Karnabdisai Vishnu, then at once you will see that world and this world. And first glance where you will see, you will come there. So from their marginal line, so many Jiva were liberated. Jog Maya gave his power. And those who saw here, saw means, what is the meaning of saw? See. There are two meanings. To look and to wish both. Sa Aikhata. There is a word in Vedas, Upanishad. Sa Aikhata. He looked. Look means to see and to desire. Here desire. If I am seeing to him like this, I am desiring something. By desire this, At once Tatastha Shakti began to work. Lakhs and lakhs souls coming out, sometimes here, some here and some there. After this, माने इसके अतिरिक्त और कुछ आप अभी यहाँ पर कल्पना नहीं कर सकते.
More than this, we cannot imagine.
Isn't here. We will only. We should accept the theory of Vedas, Upanishads and Bhagavatam and what Mahaprabhu has told, Krishna has told. You should not worry for that. What is the name of your father? You will have to depend on your father. Father and mother. You cannot discover that, oh, he is my real father. Can you? Only mother can tell that your father is that person. And you will have to accept this. Is any other way to know your father?
Now they have DNA testing.
What?
But then you have to test every man in the world.
So we should accept very easily Shastra and Guru Vaishnava words, and we should try to now to know, who is Krishna, why he can do. And when you will be some matured, automatically you will realize all these things, that from where you have come, and what is your duty and how you will be happy. Everything very easily. There was a fire in a room, in a house. You began to search that from where this fire came. And in the meantime, in 15 minutes or half an hour, you could not search the reason, and you are asking others. Then any person, intelligent person, told that don't keep your this. Bring water and call all to extinguish. So now over it is. Shastra has told like this, we should accept and do bhajan.
As you know, this is a big topic and controversy, so I think the answer you just
It
gave
is not so big problem for us. From beginning, no, not now. The problem is that how to serve Krishna and how to please Krishna and how to be happy. For Prahlad Maharaj, never a topic like this. Any associates of Mahaprabhu. Even I have seen that. For me, never it became this. Because I trust my Guru, so never.
I have a question. Recently I was
You
reading...
should tell about this so that easily they can understand.
Recently I read in the Krishna Samhita, in the introduction of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, that he's trying to make Vedic history harmonize with what scholars say about it. Then he says, well, it doesn't really matter. You can take it the scholarly view, or you can take it the Puranic way of view. Or like in the Bhagavad, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he says, they have the hellish planets, the Naraks, they can be taken figuratively, like symbolically.
Mm-hmm.
So we see that sometimes the acharyas take a different approach. Sometimes they say you should accept it, just every word it says in the Shastras, and others are more open, and like in this Bhakti-Vinod Thakur say, it doesn't matter so much, just go to the point. Would you explain that?
We take it like that. Vyas has done so many Shastras. He has divided Vedas. He has written so many Purans, Mahabharata, but he was not satisfied. When he compiled Srimad Bhagavatam, he saw in his trance Srimad Bhagavatam, and then he was satisfied. So, we should think it that this is complete Srimad Bhagavatam. No, we will not take the any Siddhanta of other Puran. We will always be satisfied with Srimad Bhagavatam. So what had been told in Srimad Bhagavatam, it is true to full. No? So Bhakti Vinod Thakur has written so many books. But last book is Jiva Dharma. Very authentic. What he has told in Jiva Dharma, it is more authentic than any book he has written. What you told book?
Krishna Samhita Introduction.
He was first book he wrote. So Jiva Dharma is more authentic than that. He only touched some points of worldly scientists and others in that. But in Jiva Dharma, complete theory is there. So for anything, for any Siddhant, you will look after Jiva Dharma, what he has told. He has told so many things you cannot imagine. He has defined it. Mahabhav. What is Mahabhav? Very fine. You cannot see even in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Though base is Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. But in Jiva Dharma, when I read, I think how glorious this book is. So, it may be some defect in that book. What do you? I know there are some defect in that. We don't take it so much as we take Jiva Dharma. There are so many defects in Puran also, and that is why they are not Amal Parman. No, not Amal. We take some Praman from them, from Garuda Puran, from ब्रह्म पुराण, वो कृष्ण की लीला जिसमें है नहीं ब्रह्म पौर्वैत गर्ग संहिता. All we take so many things, but we never accept like Amal Praman.
Immaculate evidence.
No. Something is that Subal Sakha cursed Radhika and Radhika cursed them. Oh, in Golok Vrindavan, how to curse? Curse cannot come. There are so many things. So, we don't take evidence that book. Krishna Samhita, no? Not so much. Only sometimes when needed. There are some things. Bhakti Vinod Thakur wrote something like that. If he will take whole, then it will come like this with the Jiva Dharma. Contradiction. As we take Chaitanya Charitamrita written by and another Murari Gupta. What is that? Chaitanya Charita. But Prabhupada has not accepted authentic, full authentic. But he has taken something. We can quote something. But authentic is Chaitanya Chaitanya. Huh? Chaitanya? Oh, not so much. Authentic, most authentic Chaitanya Chaitamrita and Chaitanya Bhagavata of Vrindavan Das Thakur. No wrong, nothing. In them something, what Sajya, that is Gauranga Nagari, is something there. But these books are in Brahma Vaivarta, in Gauranga Samhita. Oh, so many pastimes of Krishna has been given. And Sahajya depend on them, but we never. We depend on Srimad Bhagavatam.
Then, Maharaj, if this just comes to my mind, if we do not rely on the Purana and the story of Subal cursing, being cursed, then what is our story if we have to give
Krishna
how Tulsi and
Krishna wished. Oh, Krishna wished that we should go and make a very good pastime, that all will hear, and through that hearing we will go in the heart of the devotees and quickly there. And if it is for very beginners that he goes, they want to know some reason, cause, but real cause is not that. Krishna came to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to establish Yuga Dharma. It is true, but not true to extent. For beginners it is true. Krishna came to establish Yuga Dharma and to kill all the demons. It is not true. No? But for beginners we will tell that it is true. They cannot realize that thing. He came only to relish the love and affection. This is no harm. This is like laughing and joking. Meeting with so many devotees, especially Maharaj. I'm so lucky to have his association.
Maharaj, there is any qualification for Shraddha, for faith, or I ask, there is any qualification or any special cause to develop Shraddha, real Shraddha? I asking you this because from at the beginning, when we get in touch with Srila Prabhupada, or maybe someone that right now for the first time is getting in touch with you, that first beginning is very fluent. There is no obstacle. But when someone is already, someone already gave his heart, to give his heart for the second time, it's like someone that already knows something and goes to a new teacher. The teacher is gonna say, for you is double price because we have to take away all what you have, then give a new thing for you. In that sense, I would like to know if Shraddha, there is any qualification for Shraddha, for faith, if there is any qualification or there is any special condition for the pure development of that real Shraddha.
You understood? Tell me what, or you should answer and write. What is his question?
It's very long.
You want me to speak slowly?
No, he has understood.
basically the question is how can one develop Shraddha? Especially if one has already given one part to a teacher, to a guru, and then he has to again find another guru. How to develop that Shraddha?
You mean that he was disappointed in the
No.
first teacher?
No.
No. The essence of the question is,
you are thirsty. Suppose you are thirsty, no? And you went to searching water. A person gave you water. No? First, to whom you went, oh, please give me water. Or he saw you that your lips are dry and really you want water. And what he was water in his house, water was not so clear, it was some warm, some little, and not so fresh, not so sweet. He gave you, and at that time you took it, and you, oh, now I am satisfied. But water was somewhat warm and not so fresh and not so sweet. After that you met any person and you were not fully satisfied, so you went to anyone other. And here, very sweet water. And it was so Sital. Cooling also. And he has mixed some very sweet things, and you too. And you are satisfied. Now you can compare that water was best or that this water is best. You can realize. Krishna has given this intelligence. No? So first you went to any devotee and he told that you should serve Krishna, you should chant Krishna, and you will be happy. And if you are not chanting, remembering and realizing these things, in your whole life you will never be happy. And you were chanting, but not so much interesting. He only told and he never knew more than that. But when you went to another person and he told the history of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Haridas Thakur, prostitute and Haridas Thakur, and gradually he told the pastimes of Raghunath Das Goswami, how gradually he developed. No? And then he told you the sweet pastimes of Krishna, how Jashoda Maya went at him and told him the Supreme Personality of God. Hearing all these things in so many days, oh, you compared that teacher is good or this teacher is good. Can you compare? Krishna has given this intelligence. Then you have more belief and a strong belief to him. And you will, oh, I want to make you Guru. Can you accept me? Can you initiate me? I know that without initiation we cannot go up. So gradually these things come.
I'm happy with your answer. I asking this question because at home, my home, we listen very often to Srila Prabhupada. And my son, I think that he captures that some of the moods that Srila Prabhupada explains through his tapes coming to you that are so wonderful, representative and authentic representative of our parampara. I think this approach is very significant, especially for my son. And that's why I was asking if there is any special qualification to continue in the same flow with
more clear I want.
His son has listened to many tapes of Srila Prabhupada, so he has developed much faith.
Very good.
Now he's asking, now that he's meeting you, is there any way to help him make it continue his faith?
the flow.
Yes, it is okay. It may be that when his intelligence was not so high and he was reading Srila Prabhupada books, and only he can know something from that. Not he cannot go deep at that time. But now his intelligence has somewhat developed, and now he is hearing and he can take something. So Prabhupada is more authentic, it is true, more authentic. But at that time it may be that he could not have
Direct association.
not understood. But now his intelligence has come out. So now he is thinking more and more, and now to whom he is associating, he is realizing more and more. And by this he will also know that, how glorious was Prabhupada. More. Faith will come more, and more faith will come to this, that to whom he is now hearing. So he should continue.
The daughter being more intelligent, her faith is already growing strong.
Yes, I think.
Your daughter is more intelligent.
What you heard, you can tell something. What he told. I cannot.
You understand perfectly, Maharaj. Your answer is clear.
I worked with him many years in Colombia.
Yes.
I served him many years in Colombia.
Very good. You are in Colombia?
Colombia,
South America.
South America.
We are all in one line. Only some different words, expressing words, but we are in line.
We have one big problem with our congregation here tonight, because so many people here, they're visiting ISKCON temple all the time, and the pressure is, now you're following the Ryan Maharaj.
No, they are following Swamiji, they are following Krishna, they are following Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Rupa Goswami.
We have to have strong
I don't
faith.
want that anyone should follow me. I have come to help them to follow Mahaprabhu and to be in the family of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Big family. In the family of Krishna. I am not come to make my family. It is quite wrong. Those who are understanding like this, they are not correct.
Correct.
So anybody who's saying that this is something different, they have a mistaken intelligence.
No. This is wrong thing.
Even you told Madhavi she should live in the temple and she should serve the ISKCON.
Yes, I'm telling. Am I telling all disciples to be anywhere and serve? But where there is more truth and more good association, we should try to follow. Krishna has given this intelligence to all. They can But sometimes this intelligence is
Covered.
covered by any worldly desire. Only this.
I'm a very familiar and it's very disheartening sometimes to want to go forward and to want to learn as much as you could possibly learn from anyone who will teach you and will give you a positive word and kind of give you the right way to walk along this path. But every once in a while I run into this politics, and the politics is very disheartening, and it paints this beautiful picture that I see. It paints it to the point I don't know what way to turn, and I always want to follow Krishna, and I always want to be in the path that would lead me to Krishna, but I really don't know. Is it right to want to live in the temple and to follow the Krishna way, or to just work for one guru and go? What's the proper way?
Root book is Srimad Bhagavatam and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Everything coming from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Rupa Goswami. If anyone is following Rupa Goswami purely, we should follow them. Not like that, we are different. If ISKCON is telling the same truth, Prabhupada has established ISKCON. So if they are taking the idea of Prabhupada, it is okay. Same thing. Prabhupada has told that we should serve Krishna and Radha. I am also telling. They are also telling. But there is some difference where worldly things come, worldly desires. This is the main thing. So if there is not, then all are one. So if we have this thing from anyone, not from me, not from him, not from ISKCON, anywhere, if kiva vipra, kiva nashi, shudra keno noy, jai Krishna vetta, tattva vetta, sei guru hai. What is the meaning?
The meaning is that if anyone is a sannyasi, if he is a Brahman, or if he is a Shudra, whatever is his caste or creed, if he knows the Krishna Tattva, he knows the conclusions of Krishna consciousness and devotion to Krishna, then he is a guru.
It has not written that ISKCON or Narayan Maharaj or Paramatvaiti Maharaj or that. It has not written. If anyone is perfect in this, we should associate with that person. Now the persons who are in worldly desire, they have divided like this. And they make confusion sometimes. Oh, you should come in my party because you will give some rupees, some money to me. Only for these things. Otherwise, no question of all these things. If he is giving pure love of Krishna, I am giving. Well, where is difference? No difference. There was no difference between Rupa and Sanatan. There was no difference of opinion in Rup, Sanatan, Bhatta, Raghunath, Siju, Gopal Bhatta, Krishnadas, Raj Goswami, or anyone. No difference between Narottam Thakur and Srinivas and what?
I have a little question in this connection.
Yes.
The Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, they had no differences, obviously, and some very advanced devotees, surely they don't. But sometimes we see in the Western reality, maybe even in India, but even here, there's a few groups and they all need their man and they all need a little money to just maintain what they have done so far.
That is I'm telling.
And that's where this politicking starts coming in a little bit, I think. In the ideal way, everybody can understand this really.
Yes. So for beginners it seems, and those who are teaching, they are beginners, they are not of that high class of quality. Oh, there is some difference.
Family quarrel.
And they are quarreling.
I've been a member of the Miami community since 1974. I'm one of the first devotees here. And I can tell you that Prabhupada even said the Christians, the Jews, the Muslims, he also considered them devotees. So for ISKCON devotees now to say Narayan Maharaj or Paramagwadi Maharaj, or even now, Madhavi, for them to say, oh, they're not devotees, it's become a material consciousness. It's become a contamination.
But Swamiji himself has told that I have a transcendental relation with you. As I have transcendental relation with my Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami, same transcendental relation with you. Then where is difference? The difference is only crazy minds and all others. We have no difference. We are like brothers. It may be that some grade, it may be, but not in difference of opinion.
But you should still visit the temple. You should make friends with the devotees there. But you should keep your intelligence clear, and when you hear the politics, you just close it off, because you know the truth. You associate with the devotees who inspire you, no matter where they are.
Is it more important to chant maybe 64 rounds or a certain amount of rounds, or to spend more time reading, or to go out preaching to people? Is there something you should focus more on when you're beginning, and then go further?
Our relation should be very thick, and then how you are qualified, you can preach or read books to increase this relation and service to Krishna. As we do, preaching also, chanting also, remembering also, reading books also, meeting with so many devotees also. Gaur Kishore Das Baba not doing like this. But he was more high. Rupa Goswami, more high. They were preaching also. Haridas Thakur preaching and chanting, remembering all this. It depends on quality. So we should try to follow internally and externally both. If we are not preaching, how worldly persons will know? So preaching is also some essence. But don't preach if you are not somewhat perfect in your siddhant, in your service. If you are not perfect in all siddhant, so much like Madhyamadikari, then you will preach wrong. And you will preach for money and self-praise. So, Janma Sarthaka Kari Karo Para Upakari. It has written in where? First you should know all these things, what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wants and what he preached, and then you should preach. So we should do all these things. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Pada Shivanam, preaching all these things according to our ability and quality. But try always to develop our Krishna consciousness. In primary stage, what we should do? You should tell to 5 minutes. How we can increase our faith. Go on. How we can increase our faith to Krishna.
we have no offensive mentality, then everything will come. We are influenced by some offenses, our chanting will suffer and everything will suffer.
Very important thing.
And by chanting the authentic scriptures and by chanting, by reading, by chanting, by associating with truly advanced souls, then the offensive mentality goes away because we have an offensive mentality. I guess we are born with that, not something we just recently got. It's rather very difficult to get rid of that, and that manifests in so many ways. And I think it's an extended egotism that we always think what I'm doing is the only thing right. So the Shraddha, the faith in Guru Tattva, that cannot be limited by this kind of provincial consideration, selfish, egotistical. So I only feel that the association of real Vaishnavas is the highest thing, and if we can get that, we are very lucky. I mean, to meet people like who have dedicated their whole life to Krishna consciousness and have been trained by the greatest souls who have touched this earth, like Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, like Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshava Maharaj and Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada, to meet them or to meet those who have been personally trained by them, what is there? It's tangible, it's something goes beyond all limitations and considerations, and that we should always keep as the guiding stars, like in Srila Rupa Goswami says in his Upadeshamrita, that we should follow the footsteps of the pure devotees who have already gone to Krishna, who have walked ahead of us. So we follow them, then I think we should be reaching a little further, depending how fast we follow them.
Very good. I'm so much fortunate to see at a time, at a place, my Gurudev, Pujyapad Sridhar Maharaj, Pujyapad Madhav Maharaj, Pujyapad Vaikhanas Maharaj, Pujyapad Jajavar Maharaj, Pujyapad Dispuri Maharaj. At that time he was Brahmachari, not sannyas. I've seen so many at a time. And how love and affection was between them, you cannot believe. You cannot realize. You are seeing here differences. But I have not seen at all this. That is why I have no difference. I have lucky to be seen. Now they may tell that there is difference between Narayan Maharaj and Swami Maharaj. But Swami Maharaj has taken sannyas from my Gurudev. And all these teachings have come from my Gurudev. Then very different. From Sridhar Maharaj, Swamiji has taken so many things, and he was senior. They were senior. Swamiji, I have seen Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, your Prabhupada, like Shiksha Shishya of them, doing so much pranam to them. When he has no sannyas, nothing, he was in householder life. He used to go and do sastang pranam to them. How familiar, and they used to embrace him. No difference at all. So there is a level where there is no difference. We are making difference so many things, only of our worldly desire. But I see no difference. Also, I am not seeing any difference between now the ISKCON leaders and myself and himself. Only it is due to level of what? Our Siksha and our Bhajan. You can see that how friendly we are meeting. How friendly. But you should know, when I took sannyas, what was that time? 54. And when you took sannyas? 78. How much difference? When I came to Mutt, he has no his also birth. So these are not main thing. Main thing, development of Krishna consciousness here. It may be that, one has come and joined just now, he may be more superior. Because in past birth, he was so much senior. And now he has come in this way, we see this, very little boy. But you should not see Sukadeva Goswami, a little boy. He's so senior. So it depends on his bhakti. Jai bhaje, sei bado. Can we have some time to go to Maharaj in the way?
Maybe tomorrow.
We should at least 15 minutes, half an hour. We should start from here. In the way.
11 o'clock tomorrow. Then we can go there. Because our flight is 5:45. We have to be there 4:45.
No, earlier. We have to be there 4:45.
So you should go through his mutt. It will be better.
Yeah, then we have to leave here at about 3 o'clock.
So I can go, start.
Everybody is invited to come back tomorrow morning with Darsana.
Yes, he can come.
What time?
Yes.
At
At
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock, so that after 7 to 8, I may speak something, and after that, not speaking.
Yeah, after that.
Taking rest and
And then every night this week we'll be having a program also at different people's houses.
I will go to walk, and from walking direct
Coming back, some speaking.
and like a class, and we should discuss something, and then at 8 I should come here, and not so much. You should be very strong. I should not worry for you.
He was a baya, fearless.
Yes.
Jehovah.
Because
We have little attic downstairs and some Mahaprasad also.